everyone, this is Jeriko from the California Conventions blog here at Anime Los Angeles 2022. Here with me today is one of our guests of honor, Mr. Jason Charles Miller. Pleasure to meet you, and thank you for taking time out of your day.
Nice to meet you too. Yeah.
So, how's your convention so far?
Great. This is my first convention back in 2 years.
Oh, wow.
So I'm pretty psyched. In fact, my last convention was ALA.
Oh, okay.
2020.
Oh, man.
So it was only a couple months later that
everything
things changed.
Until the Rona attacked. You're mostly known for your works in industrial metal and rock. However, you also lean heavily into country. Mm-hmm. Would you consider delving into more music genres?
Yeah, I think so. In fact, right now I'm working on a project where I'm doing even more musical genre flipping and switching than I've been known for before. That won't be out till 2023, but when it comes out, I think a lot of people are going to be surprised.
Because I loved your stuff in Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Thank you.
I just love blasting wheels in nature.
Oh yeah, I know. God.
And definitely you're bringing your talent to Cyberpunk and Final Fantasy XIV.
Thank you. Yeah.
Like, it's just, your work has been amazing. So I just really dig your jam. So
as the first convention back for most people, but for me too, what I've really noticed is the impact that Final Fantasy XIV has had. People have come up to me and talked to me about that more than anything else by a long shot. So it's nice to be involved in something that's having that much of an impact on people. I'm very grateful.
I think we're grateful for you for writing this music.
Well, for Final Fantasy XIV, that's all the genius of Soken. He just, I don't know, somebody tricked him into hiring me once, and he liked me, I guess, and then he keeps asking me back, so I'm super, super thankful for that.
Well, there you go. Talking about vocals and video games, you provided the vocals for the BlazBlue and Guilty Gear vocal albums.
Yep. Yeah.
Can we expect more collaborations in the future?
Oh yeah. What I find is like good work begets more good work. There's no guarantees in this business at all. This could be your last job ever. Right. But you gotta hope that the work that you do carries you through. And speaks for you. But it's very competitive. So whatever you've done lately is what people know you for. So you always have to make sure that whatever you put out and whatever you do is always your absolute best.
So, given that you've had these vocal versions of these fighting game soundtracks, right? Can we expect a collaboration with Street Fighter? Maybe Guy as the...
That would be cool. I like that idea. Like Guy forms a band, right?
Right. Yeah. Maybe with the rest of the old Final Fight cast.
Yeah, and the first single is called Profound Sadness.
Do you main Guy on Street Fighter?
Of course, yeah, of course I do. I've got to. How could I not?
Man, I'm a basic Shoto fool, so it's always going to be Ryu, Ken, someone that always a quarter circle. I can't for the life of me do it.
Well, I'm not saying that I'm any good at it.
Oh, when
I was in college, Chun-Li was my go-to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could do the scissor kick or the what do they call the
spinning bird kick?
Yeah, I could do that and everything. So I used that to knock out many an opponent.
Well, I'm glad you want to consider that into the future with Street Fighter. If Capcom lets us, come on, Capcom.
I hope so. Yeah, let's do it.
So, also since the beginning of the pandemic, there's also been an uptick in people interested in Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, yeah.
I myself included. I've got myself in Dungeons and Dragons because here I am sitting at home with nothing else better to do. Let's play with our imaginations, right?
Right. I've been playing my whole life, so I'm super glad to sort of be involved in it online and doing stuff directly for the company, obviously for Critical Role, and then for the family. So I run a game on Luke Gygax's channel, who's the son of Gary Gygax. And I run a game called the Gax Pack on their channel. We're starting back up on Sundays in February, so
cool.
That's super fun.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. Do you have any advice for anybody who wants to get into D&D or for beginners?
Just start playing, you know. One thing I think that I've noticed that people get really kind of overwhelmed with learning every rule, and what I say is, like, if you have a good dungeon master, he can guide you through it. He or she can guide you through it. They can guide you through a game, and you can learn as you go and still have a great time. You know, I would just say don't let the rules bog you down. Just, you know, let your imagination take you where it needs to go.
Would you say you're a good dungeon master?
I mean, I hope I am. I get paid to be a dungeon master, so I hope I'm good.
I think some cousins, friends, uncles will probably say, nah, I'm better than Jason.
I'm sure they would, and that's okay.
Probably someone with a cool gold rules lawyer on you would be like, actually.
Right. Actually.
Going to D&D. Do you classify yourself as a bard in real life?
Yeah. Which is actually why playing bard in D&D is actually not my favorite class to play, because I'm a bard in real life. So if D&D is about escaping, I usually like to play fighters, or, you know, just something hack and slash. Just, you know, let me just start, you know, or druids, just something like that's completely different than what I do in real life.
You know, my friends were gonna give me flack for playing like a cleric and be like that disgruntled cleric that's just annoyed at everybody, like getting themselves hurt or dying.
Right.
Like,
Fine, I'll heal you.
Fine. That's like they're telling me, Jeriko, you do that in your regular life as a nurse. You don't need to do it in fantasy.
Right. Yeah. So be a sorcerer or be something else.
I decided to be a bard. I wanted to go into musical theater before doing what I'm doing now.
Yeah,
so
perfect.
Maybe I'll live out that. So talking about characters, what would be your alignment?
Well, you know what's crazy is I took an alignment test online, and they came out lawful good. I was like, wow, I'm boring. I'm lawful good. I thought for sure I was chaotic good, or at least neutral good. No, turns out, according to this online survey, you know, and those are completely accurate, of course.
Of course.
I'm lawful good, apparently.
Oh, well, Jason Charles Miller, the Boy Scout, everybody. Okay.
Well, I was a Cub Scout at least. So.
Oh, hey! I was in Weeblos. Okay, so
Loyal Scouts.
Loyal Scouts. Moving forward, you portrayed Lucas Browning, a Marine captured by the Banished in Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
Told through a set of audio logs found in game. Are we going to see?
Where'd you find that?
Oh, I got to do my research too.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I heard you a couple of times.
I mean, I knew that I did that, but I didn't see that. I didn't see that written like that.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
But yeah, can we expect more of your character?
I mean, I don't know. We'll see. What you can expect more of is DFO9, my voice print. So I am basically Spartan number 3 in Halo multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
So I expect, I'm not confirming nor denying this, but I expect as more things get added to the game, they're going to add some more lines for DFO9, so also known as Spartan number 3.
Can we expect maybe multiplayer AI too in the future?
I wouldn't go that far, but you know, just being a playable voice in the game is awesome.
All right, moving on. I was scouring your YouTube channel.
Okay.
And I noticed that you have what's called Music Mondays. Mm-hmm. And there was a 5-year gap in your playlist. What happened there?
Well, I mean, I used to do it every Monday, and then I had an album come out, and I was touring a lot, and then I started doing a lot of stuff over at Geek and Sundry, and so I retired it for a while, and then when the pandemic hit and I launched my Twitch channel, I brought back Miller's Music Mondays live, and have a bunch of guests on that, and then sometimes it just as a request show. But that's one thing for me, that I'm a super extrovert, and so Twitch really like saved my mind because I can perform as many times as I want and not have to leave my house, which we're not really allowed to sometimes. So.
Of course. So going back to YouTube, are we ever going to see a return of your Rooftop Cover series?
I almost got arrested a couple times.
Oh.
My cover of Love is a Battlefield, we almost got arrested, and my friend at the time said we could record on his roof, and it turns out like he didn't have authority to give us permission to record on the roof of the apartment building that he left on. We got in big trouble for that and had to pay off some security guards to let us go. But we still got the shot. But yeah, covers on the roof. I need to get some more roofs that I have legal access to.
Okay.
So we'll see.
I would like to see more. So we find your voice in a myriad of video games, anime, Western animation. How did you find yourself getting into voice work?
I've been actually a fan of anime since I was really young. So I loved shows like Star Blazers. Robotech really pushed it over the top for me. And so to have an opportunity to work in that industry now is super rewarding and fun for me. So I got into it because I wanted to get into it. Specifically, I met Taliesin Jaffe 20 years ago.
Oh, Taliesin Jaffe.
And he gave me my first anime role in Hellsing, and the rest is history.
I'm surprised that you're an old school Robotech fan. I remember I was a wee lad and I was seeing these old recordings of Robotech. I'm like, I don't know what this is, but I love it.
Yeah.
I want more of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it just grew into what it is today.
Robotech was great for that.
So how do you find time to juggle between your voice work and music?
I don't know. they collide all the time. No, Google Calendar helps a lot, and but I find that I never say no to anything, and I just work it out later. Very little sleep.
Oh, so improv.
Yeah,
it's all improv. All right, Jason. I really do appreciate you taking time out today for our interview. Where can the audience find you?
Well, so I'm Jason Charles Miller everywhere but Twitter. I'm Jason C. Miller there. I've got Jason Charles Miller, my website, .com. But I'm on Twitch probably 4 days a week, most weeks. And you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
All right.
So, yeah.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your day. I hope you really do enjoy the rest of the convention.
Thanks for having me.
This is California Conventions blog here at Anime Los Angeles 2022. Signing out for today. Hope you all have a great day. Peace.